even know where. Well, good morning, everybody. Great group that we have joining here on site and online today, which is really great to see. So we've got lots to talk about as team's been uploading stuff for March and for April, but then I'm like, it's just got, February to get through, so we got a bunch of stuff to get through and talk about today. So first thing we are going to start with, though, is my clicker not working. That's what we're going to talk about first. Yep, no, don't wants to be. New catering coordinator, Lisa Owens, who's hiding in the back over here. Lisa is our new catering coordinator.
Thank you.
It's like her third day, so why not put her on the spot, right? Because that's the best part. So, Lisa, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So, I am Lisa Owens. I am going to be taking over Trina in the catering coordinator position. I've been in the wedding and special event industry for 10 plus years. And I'm looking to come here and get new ideas and create new events that we can do and have fun and enjoy each other's company. So I look forward to, I've met some of you guys at the member-led Club Expo. And I look forward to seeing you around at many more events. So, welcome. Thank you.
You got a clap. I don't think Nate got a clap last week. So
yay.
You're lucky with that. So, yeah, like Lisa mentioned, we have Trina's leaving in a couple of weeks to go be a flight attendant. And so Lisa has accepted the position and is kind of going through training. So you're going to see her in a bunch of different aspects of the facility. She's going to work some private events. She's going to work some member events. She's going to help out with Summiteer Live and some of the other stuff we have going on. So she's going to be multi-talented in that regard. But with her plenty of experience and background in doing this, it's going to be a really smooth transition for her. So once again, if you do have questions or you have private events you want to book, she will be your contact for that.
So is she going to be the person we go to if we want to?
That will be the one. It's going to be Lisa. Yep. Great question. Yep. Lisa will be the one. If you want to do an event in your home, you contact Lisa. She doesn't have an email yet, but she will soon. Yeah, it still doesn't want to work. Oh, shoot. I'm going to have to every time. Okay, so just a review, event review. I didn't change the pictures. I changed the title. Oh, that's funny. We had National Pizza Day on last Wednesday, not during Chinese New Year the week before, but we had National Pizza last Wednesday, which was really awesome. We had a great little buffet out in the grand living room. We were a little nervous because National Pizza Day happened to fall on Happier Hour Day, so we were like, ooh, we'll see how this goes. But it was really successful. We had about 100. I think just about 100 members come to the Wednesday night dinner, and probably nearly 60% of them went through that pizza buffet, which was really great to see. So we kind of did a different style pizza, and really nice stuff, really well done. We were really excited for that. So thank you for your support on National Pizza Day, and also thank you for your support on Chinese New Year Day. So it seemed to work pretty good there. We also had prime rib buffet yesterday, and that was also another successful event. You went perfect. You went perfect. So in just 2 Fridays, we did about 250 people in those 2 days through the prime rib buffet, which is pretty exciting. So we will definitely be bringing that back. We're looking at trying to do it maybe once a month, and so chef's kind of working on some dates and some ways to kind of improve it and all that. So
you can make Manny your dessert chef.
Wasn't he cool? Manny's one of our hidden gems. He used to be the executive chef at Birch in Bonnie Lake, and we hired him as a line cook here for us, and has done a really awesome job. So it was really fun to have him out in front. And as I was joking earlier, Dino loves to light things on fire. So of course we had a flambe station. So worked out pretty well though. One Day University are online seminars, online lectures and learnings. We have a bunch still upcoming. The one I did leave, the Cinematic Genius of Steven Spielberg, is still up. So if you go to the link and click that link, you can actually see the recording of the Steven Spielberg one. And that will stay up there as long as up till Valentine's Day when History of Chocolate is going. So, and then the Thomas Edison one is actually the 15th. It's the day after. So, but anyways, we have History of Chocolate, which is great because it plays into Trilogy Loves Chocolate next week. And then Thomas Edison and the flu epidemic and Winston Churchill. So a bunch of cool stuff on One Day University this month. So check those out. New clubs. We got a whole bunch of new clubs starting up. So I did want to remind those that we have a bunch of interest meetings at the end of February, whether it's Aviation Club, Trilogy Car Club, Aviation Club, Trilogy Car Club, Travel Club is starting, Travel Talk Club is starting back up. We've got Mexican Train Dominoes is starting back up. We've got a pool club starting back up. So a bunch of new stuff getting going. And then always looking for new ideas and those that want to start up new clubs here at the club at the facility. We did have member-led club Expo last night, on Thursday, which we had. We actually had a couple extras. So we were up to 30 clubs joined on Thursday night. We had about 100 members came in and checked out and chit-chatted with all the leaders and signed up for new stuff. So most of the leaders I've talked to said they, got a bunch of registrations, which is really exciting. So it was a great, really successful event. Because the last time we did it, I think we had about 15 clubs participate. So had double that. It was really awesome. So, but in the next upcoming week, we've got Bridge Club. They're going. Amateur Radio Club's going next week. Table Tennis Club, which has expanded into 2 ties on Wednesday night. They're going. Stitch in Time, who Pam Harding's kind of taking over. They're still rocking and rolling. And then Iris and Sue are doing Travel Talk, right? So
It's Iris.
Iris is taking all of it.
Sue has to
Temporary, we'll see how probational period. But we have Travel Talk is starting back up, which is a really great event that we used to do, where members talk about their experiences in other parts of the world and really bring a lot of collateral and presentations. And it was a really fun club that we have. So we're super excited that that's starting back up again, especially since a lot of members are starting to travel again, too. It's even better. National Waffle Day. So I got a little excited about National Waffle Day and been talking about it the last couple of weeks. And then for some weird reason, I was looking in February, like what else do I need to promote? And then I'm like, oh, Waffle Day's not till March. I was thinking it was February. So we have National Waffle Day. We're going to do on Friday, March 25th. We actually already have 45 reservations for it. So that's already really exciting. But we're doing a buffet in Grand Living Room, just like we've been doing with the pizza and the prime rib nights. Dino's got a bunch of waffle-themed items that are going to be on the buffet, including desserts. So excited to have that, but yeah, very early promoting because I thought it was this month. So.
Who doesn't love breakfast for dinner?
Of course. We have brunch that weekend, so we didn't want to go total breakfast for dinner, but we did want to tiptoe into it for that. So it should be a lot of fun. Like I said, we already got 45 people signed up, and that's 45 days away. So happier hour menu, we still have that going on, so that'll be next Wednesday. A couple more Wednesdays left with this menu. So keep in mind, we don't need to talk too much about it, but I did want to bring up that new menu will start February 23rd. I think of the date. February 23rd, we will have a new menu. I'm hoping to have it posted probably by the end of this weekend on the news section of MTL. So we'll have a new menu starting February 23rd at the request of many members through both surveys and just personal communication. We did make it bigger. It's a bigger menu. Got a lot more dinner type items on it, and a lot more shareable appetizers. Not a lot more, but there's a couple more appetizers on there than we've had in the past. So it's more similar size-wise to the menu we used to do pre-COVID, which is really exciting. So, and it's designed to be more eaten on-site versus the menu we have now is designed more to be takeout friendly. So, a lot of thought. Really, once again, love all the comments about the operation, because we do use those things. So, like when we went into menu design, we said, hey, some members have said that, you know, the menu needs to be more dinner friendly. And some members have said it needs to be more lunch friendly and needed more appetizers and all that kind of stuff. So we listened, we put it all in this menu. It's really exciting. So at the same time, on February 23rd, we'll also open for lunch. So we will be lunch and dinner Wednesday through Sunday, starting February 23rd. So we finally have, yes, huge. We finally have the staff and the team to accomplish that. So we're really excited to be executing that. And then Dino right now is working on a breakfast menu, which we'll then hope to have breakfast Saturday and Sunday, and then the brunch once we go. So we're really, really close on that as well. So lots of good stuff happening in the mantle right now. Mardi Gras. So we got March 1st, Tuesday, March 1st, is Fat Tuesday. So we got Mardi Gras celebration from 5 to 7. I believe there's, I want to say there's like 45 members already signed up for this. It's pretty exciting. So we've got a magician that's going to be a kind of a strolling magician throughout the event. We're going to be over here at Shoe Tides. Obviously some themed food to go along with it. So that's going to be a great event. It's only 2.5 weeks away. It's coming fast. Trilogy Chocolate Week next week. Man, are we busy next week. So we got Valentine's Day on Monday. We've got chocolate dipped cookies available at the concierge desk on Tuesday. We have chocolate guessing game on Wednesday during happy hour. Thursday, we have wine dinner. Friday, we have wine dinner. Saturday, we have wine and chocolate event with, we partnered with Theo Chocolate on Saturday. So lots of stuff celebrating Trilogy Chocolate Week next week. So I know for Valentine's, we have 80, I think nearly 80 for reservations, which is great when it's, you know, all tables of 2. So really excited to have that. I know evening of wine and chocolate, I think is a little bit, it's about 45, so not too shabby, but we'd love to see some more members attend that event. So busy though. And then loading in right now, I was hoping that if anybody today wanted to get the picture taken, the Class Act portrait company is pulling it right now to load up on 2 Tides to do their family portraits. So they still have some sessions available. They'll be here till noon taking professional photos in 2 Tides. So we didn't have the biggest turnout for this. You know, we're busy this weekend. We all get that, but really cool to be able to take family portraits or and have them professionally done, and you can buy your own, you know, packages, whatever you want with that. So come on down if you want to get your picture taken today. Karaoke night. We got February 26th. Karaoke 5 to 7. This is an event that members have been asking for years. So every survey, the lifestyle survey we've sent out, members like, we want to do karaoke, we want to do karaoke, we want to do karaoke. Okay, here's karaoke. And now we only have about 25 people signed up. So we'd love to see more members attend this, because this was a popular item that everyone was asking for on the surveys. And so love to see some little more support from that. We've got a professional DJ karaoke guy, DJ Kamikaze, who's going to come in and kind of run the event, which is really exciting, and having some bar, pub style foods to go along with it, and just kind of be a nice little event to hopefully have some good videos to watch with members singing. Get the beverages flowing that night to kind of loosen everybody up a little bit during it. But should be a lot of fun. Maybe we can convince some of the staff to help out because we do have a couple that like to do that kind of stuff. So.
And even if you don't want to see them cheer on your neighbor,
That's true.
enjoy.
Let's try. We gotta get Christopher up there. That's gonna be the. That's the goal. We're gonna try and get him up there. I think he likes doing it, so, or at least tell him that he likes doing it. National Margarita Day, Tuesday, February 22nd. So we're still in February. It's crazy. National Margarita Day. We got tons of stuff going on. But on this one, we're opening the Man Food Restaurant. For this, we already have about 55 reservations from National Margarita Day. We're doing a nice taco bar, bigger than the one we did for tacos and trivia. So it's a little bit definitely bigger than we had for that event. And then obviously margaritas. And I think Christopher's kind of coming up with a margarita flight. So you can kind of try different margaritas, which should be kind of cool. So if not, I mean, he is now. That's what we talked about the past couple of weeks. Jason said you're going to have a margarita flight. No, poor Christopher, you know. But anyway, we're going to have a lot of fun with this. Like I said, 55 members already signed up for Tuesday. So we're really excited to host that event and obviously celebrate Margarita Day. Can't go wrong with that. And that is the last slide that I have for today, but I did want to talk about just some of the fun stuff. Like I said, we've just been busy booking stuff left and right. We booked a SSL Sightseers in March is going to Chinatown for the day. We booked the murder mystery for St. Patty's Day or the weekend of St. Patty's Day. We have murder mystery dinner. Where a company comes in and runs a murder mystery theme. And we did one a few years ago for Halloween. So we're excited to bring them back and do one that's more of an Irish theme. So we have that in March. We have Casino Night, a night in Seven Summits Casino, which is April 9th, which is going to be one of our 3 big events here at the club. So right now we do New Year's Eve, we do Lodge Fest, and then this will be the 3rd one for this year called A Night in Seven Summits Casino. So April 9th, huge event. We expect about 300 members. We've got gaming tables, poker tables, blackjack and roulette, and we're just going to have a lot of fun. We're working on a DJ right now. Great food. Dino just came up the other day and was like, hey, I think I want to do like a s'more station with this. So we're going to have like a table with a bunch of like flame down the middle of it, and then kitchen will put marshmallows on your stick, and you'll be able to roast your own s'mores. So make your own s'mores, which would be really cool. So that's going to be a really fun event. March is busy with Mardi Gras and then St. Patty's Day mixer. We have International Women's Day that we're celebrating on March 8th, which we're doing a member mixer here and celebrating women that are successful women and so just a ton of stuff that's going to keep everything going. Plus the menu and the clubs just continue to be busier, busier, and busier. Fitness classes keep expanding, and painting class. We had to add another class because it was sold out. We're actually doing a really big painting class in, I forget if it was the March one or the April one, but one that's going to be actually in 2 times because Bethany keeps getting about 20 people to sign up, and she's only got enough room for 8. So really cool to see the success of that event. Member-led clubs continue to be really well supported. So it's busy. It's go time. So love to see all the participation and appreciate it. So questions? Who's got questions today? Yes.
Yeah, if it takes some time, you don't need to talk privately, but how do you get on that one-day university?
Yeah, so just go into MTL, and you can either go to the day of the event, there's a little link there. You just click that link, and it'll take you to their webpage, and it just starts.
Join the discussion now.
Yep, really simple, really easy. You don't have to log in. You don't need special codes. It'll take you right to the page, and you're right into there, which is great. And then you can get into the chat room, right? So you'll watch the video or watch the presentation, and then there's a chat window on the side. And so that's really cool because you're talking to people in New York and Florida, and then the professor gets on and is talking with people too while he's doing his presentation. It's pretty cool.
The first rate professors, really.
They really are. I mean, they are. I mean, they're the top in the field. That's what makes One Day University really slick. They really are the top in the field.
So it's hard to keep a talk interesting for people. This is something like some people are already experts, some are beginners.
Yep.
It makes it interesting to everyone.
They do. Yeah, they do a really great job. It's a really well ran program that they use. So yeah, it used to be they would actually fly the professors into states or cities, which they're I think starting to do this year. And so they would rent out Tacoma Dome, and then maybe not that big, but they would rent, a facility and then fly in a professor to talk about a topic. But because of COVID, they had to move to an online platform, and it's here to stay because they've had so much success, and then they haven't had to move the professors around. So some of it, they're going to start, putting professors on site into cities, and then they'll still do it live. But the online platform works best for them.
So a topic like talking about Einstein,
yeah,
that's really hard to talk to people that have never taken physics before.
Yeah.
And there's other people that are, have done it all their life. And they do a great job.
They do an awesome. So good. Glad you had a good experience with it. I've participated on a couple of them, and I'm blown away every time. It's just very seamless, very smooth, very professional, obviously. So it's really cool. Really slick. What other questions? No questions today? Robert is, I'd like to give a little facility update. Robert is working on a few things. We got a street lamp. One of the parking lights is out. So we're trying to get with our electrical company to replace that. One of the pumps for the pond, the recirculation jets, one of the pump has gone down. That's been down for about a month or so, but we're working on. We got the first quote and was like, holy Toledo. We got the second quote. We're like, holy Toledo. Let's get a third one because this is crazy. But so we're working on seeing what those numbers come in at. But that's not going to be a cheap fix by any means. So they just redid all the floors, which is really nice. Turned out really good. They've been working on the two tides floor, which has been looking really nice. Working on flow floor, that's going to take a couple more applications, but getting that really shined up. Running through all the kitchen equipment, getting that ready as we're starting to get busier and busier. So we're tuning everything up there, getting that ready. He's putting together a pressure wash list because sun's out, it's almost time. Spring's right around the corner, so trying to shoot out all the moss. Yeah, we get it back here because the moss is starting to get on the steps and stuff. So he's trying to make a plan now to do the rest of the landscape and parking lot because the moss is getting pretty crazy. So Robert and his team have been really busy, which has been good. They've been doing an awesome job. So. And then, like I was saying, food and beverage team's coming online. Hourly team members, we're pretty. I wouldn't say we're stocked, fully staffed, but we're in a much better position than we were a couple months ago. And so they're getting the weeks under their belts, which is really great. So love seeing that. Concierge team's been doing a really good job. We've had a couple new faces over there, which has been working out really great. Had a bunch of people just kind of stepping up as. Doug's been out for a little bit, Paul is out for a little bit, Rob's out for a little bit. So to see Octave kind of jump in and help out more, Trina been helping out, Valerie been helping out, it's really good. So we went down to, we rented out Mama's Tortinis on Monday night and did our holiday party. It was supposed to be in December, then we pushed to January, then finally pushed into February. So it was great. We had about 65 team members down there. And their families and hosted a nice dinner and and a bunch of prizes and game. Oh, I should put the video up here.
I have a question.
Yes.
I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I was in the water class yesterday, and a couple of the ladies made a comment about, is there any way to get a camera in two tides so when there's maybe single swimmers that somebody has visibility to them in case something happens to them, if there's some sort of an emergency, somebody can be monitoring that to watch and see if everything's okay. And the second thing they asked about was in the locker room. Number one, the locker room is way too small, especially when you have more than 4 people in there. But one of the other comments they had is there a way to put a safety button in there when you need, if you might need help in there and you're by yourself, nobody can see anything in there. If they press a button like they do in doctor's offices in the bathrooms where they have the red button that you press, is there some way to look at doing something like that for safety issues?
Good question. No plans to put kind of an emergency button in there. No, I know every once in a while there'll be something, but yeah, we haven't really thought about doing anything like that. And then a camera in the pool. What's the camera in the pool for?
Well, this one person was swimming laps, and she said she was by herself, and her comment was, if something would have happened to me, if I would have had an emergency, nobody would know that I was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we haven't really thought of that. I mean, the team is walking through the facility all the time, so I think you run into a lot of privacy issues the more cameras you start adding and such. But I don't know. It's a good question. I don't think that we would necessarily add cameras because I think that you just kind of run into a bunch of stuff. But the team is walking in there pretty consistently. Unfortunately, that's where our storage room is. So we're having to be in there pretty consistently. So yeah, there's always a little bit of that chance and that risk, and we hope if members are not feeling well or are feeling a little off in any regard that they avoid using that.
Jason, why not next time you do a survey?
Yep.
Why not put those questions on the survey to see what the members think?
Yeah.
It may not be a privacy issue at all for 99% of the people. Or the group may say, yes, it's worth putting an emergency button there. I have no idea.
Yeah, it could be.
The emergency button would be, more so for the locker room because there's nothing in there to.
The challenge with that is like, where are you going to put it? At some point, you have to walk to it or move to it, and if that's the case, you should be able to move to a door or, call for help. I mean, if you're in the showers and it's over by the restroom stalls, then you're still having to make your way over to there. It's not like a hospital where you've got like the cables that you can kind of pull down on or something like that. So
I just told them I would suggest it. So
yeah, no, it's good. I've never had that question brought up. So something I can that would definitely take a SHE approval to do something major like that as well, because that would require a lot of but yeah, that's something I can kick up. I'll add it to the wish list and kick it up the ladder and see.
Well, actually, I just took the survey yesterday online from SHE, and I didn't even think about putting that on there when they're asking what can we do for our new communities.
It's funny. Did we talk about that last week? Was that last week we talked about that? When did we talk about that?
I thought yesterday.
Yeah, I just saw it up there yesterday too. Somebody had mentioned it in Summiteer Live a couple weeks ago, maybe, that there was a SHE survey, which, like I said, I have no idea what it's about. But I saw it yesterday when I was posting some stuff, and I don't know what that. Like I said before, my guess is that it's for upcoming projects. I know that they're working on in Idaho and Colorado and such. So my guess is it's helping to design those kind of things. But yeah, first time I had seen it because I remember somebody had mentioned it the other day, and I was like, oh, I hadn't even seen that. And then, of course, I ended up seeing it yesterday, which was interesting.
And I should have put that suggestion in there because they asked you for comments.
Oh, right. Was that you that asked about that?
Well, I mentioned it last month.
That's right.
The survey that's out.
Oh, it's a different one this time.
Yes, because this one's not a good idea when we develop a new committee.
Oh.
And I mentioned, didn't say that he was talking about your existing law and stuff like that. So
Oh,
maybe that's
interesting.
where that's coming up.
Huh. They're just popping on surveys everywhere nowadays. I haven't, they don't send me any of the results, so interesting. What other questions out there?
Lunch is starting,
February 23rd.
and that's going to be Wednesday through Sunday.
It'll be Wednesday through Sunday, 11 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Yep. And then hopefully we'll be opening for breakfast after that as well. So don't know the exact breakfast open date yet, but we're hoping to have breakfast Saturday and Sunday as well.
So if on a nice Saturday or Sunday, could we sit out on the patio for lunch?
Yep, you can do that now because we're open for lunch on the weekends now. But yeah, yep, definitely. Yeah, we last night I had a member that was walking in as I was walking out. She's like, "Oh, I'm still not feeling comfortable about eating inside." Totally understand. I was like, "We still have members that sit out on the patio even in January and February. That's why we still have the heaters out there because we have members that request to sit out there. So we definitely still an option." Especially like on a day like today, you put, a nice coat on or something like that, you can eat outside with no problem. So, yeah, definitely available to enjoy outdoors. I was telling, we had Jessica and Matt here from other clubs the last couple of weeks, and they were talking about how great it is. But they were up here for a couple of days when it looked like this and really nice. And I said, could you just tell how much happier we are when it's nice outside? We look forward to those days where, maybe a week of gray or whatever, and we get one day of blue sky. It makes a significant difference on our energy levels. And they said, yeah, they can definitely tell the difference. So hopefully we can get them come back up too and help out. So they were great additions for a bit. So. All right, everyone. Thank you all very much. Everybody have a great weekend. See you all later.